Morning. You joined me quite early this Saturday, the 20th. Is it the 20th? Yeah, 20th of February 2021. Just taking the Land Rover to my friends at GE Refinishers. They're going to do some welding on it. We're now a month away from the MOT. And there's, I think I've showed you before, there's a fair decent hole in the kick panel stroke floor area on the passenger side, so they're going to weld that up. I'm not going to stop with it, unfortunately. They say it's going to take most of the morning, and being the weekend I've got plenty to do, so I'm going to go home and then go back for it later. I will ask them if they'll do me a few pictures and stuff of work in progress, but I don't want to bug them. They've got a lot of work on. Hopefully I'll get a glimpse of the Allegro while I'm there. We're not far off completion now, so that should be good. A fair few people have asked me why it's taken them so long in the comments to do the job. Simply because if you watched it when I took the car, I did actually say to them they can have it for the whole of the winter for me. It's not coming out of the garage. I'm not planning on working on it in the winter. I needed the garage space to do jobs on the camper van, so it's done me a favour them having it for so long, to be honest. I did say as long as I got it back for March I'd be happy, so true to their word, it's nearly done and it should be back within the next week or so. So yeah, that's what we're up to this morning. I will chuck some pictures or video in of the floor before and at least the floor after if I can't get them to do anything video picture wise while they're doing it. And for also, while I'm in a whiny mood, a few comments saying, are you on a necessary journey? Yes, to be honest. I'm going to take my vehicle to have some repairs done for its imminent MOT. I'm not on a joyride for the fun of it. Don't like to have to explain that because, let's face it, I'm sure everybody who watches my videos and other people's videos aren't holier than thou. Anyway, wine over. Catch you later.
Today, Ricky's bought his Land Rover in. As you can see, we've got a bit of the normal rot for one of these. So we're going to have to cut a majority of this out, obviously, replate it. We're going to have to cut these mounting screws out because we can't undo them because they're obviously too corroded. So our next step is to grind the heads off these and get this cut out. You can see we've got to cut these out. So we'll take a picture of this when we're all done. As you can see, Ricky's is a little bit worse than we thought it was. We've had to remove the inner skin as well, which includes the body mounts here and here. We've had to just drill that one out. We've just got to cut a section out here now. We've already made some plates to replace it. So there'll be nice fresh steel going into here. Put a slight crease on here so we've got somewhere to come onto. But we'll be cutting this section out anyway. And then to go over the top of that, we've already made this, which is a piece of flooring which is structurally solid, and this will go here, which will basically make his new floor, and we'll put a new edge on here as well too, so he'll have somewhere to put his original floor back onto. And obviously we're going to cut this out now. We've got the back plate put in, cleaned up the welds. Now basically we're ready to install the floor pan, which we've drilled holes in so we can puddle weld it, make it a lot stronger than just migging up the edge.
Right, so that's the this floor part just bolts out, by the way. That's the repair there. So that's the inner skin. He's completely took the whole of that out. I thought he'd just patch that, He's actually put a whole new piece in there, and then there's another secondary skin underneath that. The body mounts there and there and there. I thought, as I say, so there's another piece under there, which that's the second part of the skin. There we go then, floor's all bolted back in. Job's a good one. There we go then. Hopefully, if there's enough video bits and bobs in there, you'll see that that's pretty good repair. As with everything, when you start digging the rusty metal away, you find out it's a lot worse underneath. Didn't realise the floor was double skinned on the Land Rover there, so he's had to do a lot more work than he thought. It looks pretty good, certainly a lot stronger than it needed to be. I'm sure he could have just bodged a plate over the top and it still would have passed an MOT, to be honest, but he's actually cut everything out and completely replated it, both pieces, including fixing some of the body mounts where it was rotten on there. So yeah, anyway, that'll do for now. Next thing with this should be the MOT, hopefully, if we can pass one. Keep your fingers crossed on that. Yeah, Agatha's nearly ready, so should be picking that up next weekend. Nice to see the old girl. Just waiting for his paint booth to become empty. He's got a car in there at the minute, and then over the next week should be done. Hopefully collect it next weekend, which will be nice. So until the next video, I shall catch you when I catch you. Ta-da.